You're like one of my favorite people ever on the carpet. What's up?
Thank you. Why is that? Because I'm crazy?
Yes, and I love you, and you always have killer dresses. Do you dress yourself, or do you have a stylist?
Oh, it depends on the event. Tonight I dressed myself. Hopefully that doesn't show. But I also have like stylists depending on where I'm going, so it works out very well.
I love it.
You can't afford to always have a stylist. I mean, really.
Time.
Economical times right now are for real.
Just like Shameless, right? Thank goodness we don't have to be stealing heaters back and forth.
I'm telling you, Shameless, that's a whole other world. And we're back for season 3.
Absolutely. Like, okay, tell us about season 3. How much fun are you having? I feel like you guys are crazier every season.
Yeah, it is crazy. We haven't actually started shooting yet, but I already know if season 2 was any indication from season 1, season 3 is going to just up the ante, and we're going to keep going. I find myself now looking at the scripts and being at the table read and being numb to everything. I'm not surprised by anything that we get. Babies doing different, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Wait, babies doing what?
Never mind. I'm just saying. There's people dying and Frank not giving hearts. I mean, really? Nothing surprises us anymore in Shameless.
Okay, speaking of Frank, I wanted to talk to you about Frank's sex appeal.
Yes.
Have you seen the forums online? Women are all over him. Why?
Lacey is a sexy thing. I mean, look at his wife. Felicity Huffman is hot. He's hot. Yeah. And he's got like a little, I mean, underneath it all, he's a little ripped too.
Oh, underneath it all, okay.
He really is, but I think it's because Frank, I think what's sexy about his character, even though he's, you know, you can't forgive a lot of the things he does. I think what's sexy about him is he doesn't make any apologies. He is completely shameless. He will talk about everyone and he insults everyone. No one is exempt from the Frank insults. White, black, it doesn't matter. Gay, straight, everybody will, Republican, Democrat, they all get insulted. And so you find it almost refreshing, like a child where he'll say anything and it's like, Frank, and then you want to laugh and then you're like, oh, it's so inappropriate to laugh, but that was funny.
I love it. So do you see like him switch it on set and switch it off, or is it just pretty much like one crazy hot mess person?
No, actually Bill Macy is genius. He will be talking to you just like this and you'll say action and he's a sloppy drunk all of a sudden. But I guess that's what makes him one of the greatest actors of our time, because he's able to do that. And he's such, what's great about Bill, and he's playing this character that he loves and he's so excited to still be working. You would imagine that someone who's been in the game that long would have this kind of like, oh yeah. I'm doing, you know, yes, but he's not. He loves the show. He loves working on it, and he makes us want to work harder as well. I always say he inspires me to stay hungry no matter how long I've been in the game.
I love it.
Love him.
Yeah, and I'm so jealous of you guys because you guys don't need to wear a whole lot of makeup outside. That is fabulous.
Well,
you can
Veronica does.
Sometimes, yeah.
Because Veronica is a little she wears the most. But Emmy's character, Fiona, she pretty much comes in and they throw her hair in a bun and she's like, boom, which she finds great because, you know, she used to play all the prissy characters. This is a whole different character, which is nice. But it's nice to see people just not all glammed out on TV.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's not a model.
Absolutely. And if you're
real world.
And if you're going to live under conditions like that, you can't, I mean, diamond in the rough, right? Unless you look like a supermodel.
Exactly. And I think Veronica gets the cheapest makeup and then makes it work. Bam.
Not discriminating, I love it. So who's your BFF outside? Like, what happens behind the scenes we don't get to see?
Oh my gosh. Well, what's great about our show, and I know this sounds cliche and people want to find dirt, but we are really all a family. And I think you really can read that when you see us because we get along so well. My best friend on the set would be Jeremy, who plays Lip, and Steve Howie, and then Emmy and I, we're all really like a family. Cameron, they're my little brother. I'm Mama Bear, for real. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that. I'm one of
it's not Emmy, it's you.
I'm pretty much like, no, I will jack you up. Don't do that. Not gonna happen. How many drinks is that? No, we're done. I'm that person. But we have so much fun. What you don't see on camera is there's a whole reality show of funniness happening off camera. You would love it.
Pitch it. Let's pitch it. Reality show. What happens behind the scenes? Shameless, uncut.
Reality. Shameless. Reality. Produced by me. Okay, I'm getting credit for that.
I love it. And if you could invite any like famous celebrity to make a cameo on the show, who would it be?
I would love for Angela Bassett to come on and be like my crazy aunt. You know, I already have Vanessa Bell Calloway as my mother, which is great, and I have Anthony Anderson as my brother. I think all I'm missing is Angela to come on and just like be the crazy. Wouldn't that be funny to see her in Shameless world?
Yeah, like a drug addict
She,
mom,
like
maybe.
George Clooney, like handsome, clean-cut George sitting at the bar with Frank, I think would be hilarious.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe Frank can go to AA again and meet George, and maybe.
Sponsor. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So much.
Got something in the works, yeah.
You and I have just made like 2 or 3 shows. I'm just saying we need to like broaden our horizons and get paid for this.
I love it.
These are great.
I love it. Well, for reals though, girl, like what's going to happen this season? What can you tease us with? I know there's not a lot you can say, but just give us what you can.
What I know for sure is that Fiona and Steve are going to be living together. And it's going to not be that dynamic because you had 2 seasons of them kind of finding their way to each other. And
That's
now,
a nicer way to put it.
yeah. And now that they're together, it's a whole different world when you actually are a couple and you're living together. And I think that you'll watch some things unfold. Bam.
Interesting.
Done.
P.S. I want to get barbecue with you. I've been trying to invite myself over.
Oh my goodness. Barbecue, you, me. I mean, you know I'm from the South. So it's on like Donkey Kong.
It's on.
Barbecue.
I will out-eat you.
Bam, bam. No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
No, you won't.
Don't be fooled by this. Don't be fooled by this Asianness.
That's what I'm telling you.